Why INFJs feel misunderstood, the truth about being an INFJ. Do you ever feel like no one truly understands you, even though you make a sincere effort to understand everyone else? If you're an INFJ, this feeling might be all too familiar. As the rarest personality type, INFJs often walk through life feeling like outsiders, misunderstood by even those closest to them. In today's video, we'll uncover the reasons why INFJs feel so misunderstood and explore the truth about being an INFJ in a world that doesn't always get you. 1. INFJs are deeply complex and multi-layered. INFJs have a deep and multi-layered personality. You don't show your full self to just anyone. While you may present as calm and collected on the outside, there's often an intense inner world of thoughts, feelings, and ideas swirling inside you. This complexity can make it hard for others to fully grasp who you are, leaving you feeling misunderstood. 2. INFJs crave authenticity in a surface-level world. INFJs thrive on authenticity and depth in relationships, yet we live in a world that often prioritizes surface-level interactions. You're not interested in small talk or superficial connections, you crave deep, meaningful conversations. When you can't find these connections, it can leave you feeling isolated and misunderstood, as though others don't share your need for emotional and intellectual depth. 3. INFJs have strong intuition that others might not understand. One of the defining traits of an INFJ is their powerful intuition. You often just know things without being able to explain how, and this can baffle those around you. Your decisions might not always seem logical to others, but your intuition has rarely led you astray. Unfortunately, when you rely on your gut feeling in a world that values concrete evidence, it can make others question you, contributing to that feeling of being misunderstood. 4. INFJs often hide their true selves. As an INFJ, you're highly selective about who you let into your inner world. Because you're so protective of your true self, people may never get the chance to see the real you. This isn't because you're secretive, but because you need to feel completely safe before opening up. As a result, people might misunderstand you, thinking they know you when they've only scratched the surface. 5. INFJs are often misread as aloof or detached. Because INFJs are natural observers, you might come across as aloof or detached in social settings. But the truth is, you're often deeply engaged, absorbing everything happening around you. You might not speak much in a group setting, preferring to reflect inwardly. Unfortunately, this can lead others to mistakenly think you're uninterested or disconnected, when in fact, you're just processing everything at a deeper level. 6. INFJs balance logic and emotion. INFJs are unique in their ability to balance logic and emotion. You're able to see the big picture while considering the emotional impact of every decision. However, this can confuse others, who might expect you to lean either fully on logic or emotion. Your ability to integrate both often makes others see you as contradictory, which only deepens the sense of being misunderstood. 7. INFJs are natural helpers, but they need time alone. As an INFJ, you're naturally empathetic and want to help others. But this can sometimes lead people to expect too much from you, not realizing that you need plenty of alone time to recharge. The contrast between your outward support and your inner need for solitude can confuse people, making them think you're being distant or inconsistent when you're simply protecting your energy. 8. INFJs have high expectations, for themselves and others. INFJs set high expectations, not only for themselves but also for others. You have a clear vision of how things should be, whether it's in relationships, work, or your personal life. When others don't meet these high standards, you can feel disappointed and misunderstood, especially when they don't share the same level of commitment or emotional depth. 9. INFJs struggle with overthinking. Overthinking is something most INFJs can relate to. You analyze everything, from conversations to life choices, often to the point of exhaustion. While you see this as a strength, it helps you anticipate outcomes and make informed decisions. Others may not understand the depth of your thought process, leaving you feeling like no one truly gets how your mind works. 10. INFJs feel deeply, but don't always show it. INFJs experience emotions deeply, but you often keep these feelings hidden from the world. While you might appear calm and composed on the outside, internally, you're often feeling intense emotions. Because others don't see this emotional depth, they might not realize just how much you're affected by certain situations, contributing to the feeling that you're misunderstood. 11. INFJs are conflict avoidant, will stand up for their beliefs. INFJs generally dislike conflict and will go to great lengths to avoid it. However, when something challenges your core values, you won't hesitate to stand your ground. This can confuse people who see you as peace-loving and non-confrontational, not realizing that beneath that calm exterior is someone deeply driven by their principles. This duality can add to the misunderstanding of your personality. 12. INFJs feel like they don't belong. One of the most common experiences for INFJs is the feeling of not belonging. Whether it's in social settings, work environments, or even family dynamics, you often feel like an outsider. This can stem from your unique way of seeing the world, your deep emotional complexity, and your desire for meaningful connections. Unfortunately, when the world doesn't seem to reflect your inner values, it can leave you feeling perpetually misunderstood. Feeling misunderstood is a common experience for INFJs, but it's also what makes you uniquely powerful. Embrace your complexity, trust your intuition, and seek out those deep, meaningful connections that you crave. While not everyone will understand you, there's a beauty in that. You bring a depth and empathy to the world that's rare and needed. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on understanding your INFJ personality.